Hello, and welcome to Clearly English, the podcast that helps you speak English with confidence. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you. Now, if you are listening to this, it's probably because you sometimes feel a little nervous when you speak English. Maybe you feel afraid. Is that a familiar feeling?
Yeah, definitely. Afraid is the perfect word for it. It's this big, scary feeling that stops you from talking.
Exactly. And I want to tell you and everyone listening that you are in the right place. Today, we are not going to focus on complicated grammar rules. We are going to talk about that feeling, that fear, and we are going to help you feel stronger and more confident.
That sounds really good. I think we all need that.
So, Alex, let's start there. Can you describe that moment? You want to say something in English, but the words just don't come out. What is happening in your head?
Oh, it's like my brain just freezes. I know the words, or I think I know them, but I can't find them. I start thinking, is this the right word? Is my grammar correct? What if they don't understand me?
The overthinking.
Exactly. And then I worry about my accent. I think, they can hear I'm not a native speaker. They are probably judging me. So I just stay quiet. It's easier to say nothing.
Thank you for sharing that, Alex. I promise you, almost every single English learner feels the exact same way. It is completely normal. The fear of being judged, the fear of making mistakes, it's a very human feeling.
It's good to hear that. Sometimes it feels like I'm the only one.
You are not. But here's the secret. The goal is not to speak perfect English. The goal is to communicate, to connect with another person. Think about it. When someone is speaking to you in your native language and they make a small mistake, do you judge them?
No, of course not. I just listen to what they're saying. I don't even notice the mistake most of the time.
Exactly. It's the same for them when you speak English. People are listening to your message, not your grammar. We need to shift our mindset. We need to change our goal from perfection to communication.
Perfection to communication. I like that. I always feel like I have to be perfect, and that pressure is what makes me freeze.
Let go of that pressure and let's talk about mistakes. We need to change how we see them. A mistake isn't a failure. A mistake is proof that you are trying. It's a sign of progress.
Proof that you're trying. I've never thought of it like that before.
Every time you make a mistake, you can celebrate it. Silently, in your head, you can say, "Good, I tried. I learned something." You can't learn and improve without making mistakes. It's impossible. Even native speakers make mistakes all the time.
Really? That's true?
Absolutely. We say the wrong word, we start a sentence and forget how to finish it. It happens every day. The difference is we don't care. We just correct ourselves and move on. And that's what we want you to be able to do.
Okay, this is actually making me feel a lot better. So the goal is communication, not perfection, and mistakes are good.
That's the foundation. Now let's make this practical. Let's talk about some real-life situations where that fear comes up. Let's start with a really common one, ordering a coffee.
Oh yes, the coffee shop. So stressful. There's a line of people behind you, the barista's busy.
Yes, the pressure is high. So you get to the front of the line. What's the simplest, most basic thing you could say?
One coffee, please.
Perfect. That works. It is clear and simple communication. You will get a coffee. Now, if we want to make it sound a little more natural, a little more fluent, we can upgrade it. For example, "Hi, can I get a latte, please?"
Can I get Okay, that sounds friendly.
Or you could say, "I'd like a medium Americano, please." "I'd like" is short for "I would like," and it's a very polite and common way to order something.
Okay, so can I get or I'd like. I can remember those.
And remember, you can prepare this before you go. You can decide what you want and practice the sentence in your head a few times. That can really lower the stress.
That's a good idea. Prepare the sentence.
Okay, another scenario. You are at a party or a work event and you want to talk to someone new. This can be scary even for native speakers.
Yes, my mind goes completely blank. I just stand there and hope someone talks to me.
A very common strategy, but let's give you a tool. Again, what's the simplest thing you could say?
Hello, I'm Alex.
Great start. Now, to keep the conversation going, we can add a simple question. This takes the pressure off you and puts it on the other person. You could say, "Hi, I'm Emma. What brings you here tonight?"
What brings you here? That's a good one. It's open, so they can say anything.
Exactly. Or you could comment on something around you. "This music is great, isn't it?" Or, "I love the food here. Have you tried the little sandwiches?"
Ah, so you don't have to talk about yourself. You can talk about the place.
Yes, it's a fantastic way to start a conversation. Let's try one more. Workplace small talk on the coffee machine on a Monday morning. What's a safe and easy question to ask?
This is the hardest for me. Maybe, how was your weekend?
Perfect. It's classic for a reason. It always works. Or if it's a Friday, you could ask, "Have any exciting plans for the weekend?" People usually like talking about their plans.
Right. So for all these situations, having one or two prepared phrases can make a big difference.
A huge difference. It gives your brain a plan so it doesn't freeze. Let's build on that idea. Let's do some phrase building. We can take a very simple idea and find a few different, more natural ways to say it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's start with "I want." Like in the coffee shop, "I want a coffee." It's direct, but we can make it softer. We already mentioned "I'd like a coffee." What was the other one, Alex?
Can I get a coffee?
Yes. Another very common one is "I'll have" or "I'll take." For example, "I'll have the chicken sandwich, please." Or "I'll take the large one."
I'll have. I hear that in movies a lot. So many options for just I want.
And you don't need to know all of them. Just pick one that feels comfortable for you and practice it. How about expressing an opinion? The simplest way is "I like it" or "It's good."
Right. I say it's good for everything. Good movie, good food, good book.
Let's give you some more options. If you really like something, you can say, "That's fantastic," or "It's wonderful."
Fantastic. Okay, that has more energy.
It does. Or you could say what you like about it. Instead of "The movie is good," you could say, "I really enjoyed the story," or "The acting was brilliant."
I really enjoyed. That feels natural. It shows what I liked.
Okay, now it's time for our listeners to do some work. This is guided practice. I'm going to ask a question, and I want you, the listener, to say your answer out loud. It doesn't matter if you're alone, just say it. Alex, you can answer too.
Okay, I'm a little nervous, but I'll do it.
Great. Don't think too much, just one simple sentence. Ready? First question. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Say it out loud now.
I had toast and coffee for breakfast.
Wonderful. I hope all of you at home said your answer too. See, you spoke English. It wasn't scary. Let's do another. What is your favorite color? Say it now.
My favorite color is blue.
Excellent. One more. This is a bigger question. Where would you like to travel one day? One sentence. Go.
I would like to travel to Japan one day.
That sounds amazing. The point of this exercise is to feel your voice speaking the words. The physical act of speaking builds confidence, which brings me to our next big idea.
Okay.
Many people think they need to feel confident before they can speak. It's the opposite. You have to speak to feel confident. Action comes first, the feeling of confidence comes later.
So you don't wait for the confidence to arrive. You have to build it yourself by doing the scary thing.
You build it, exactly. Start small. Order that coffee. Ask a stranger for the time. Every time you speak and the other person understands you, it's a small victory. It's a little deposit in your confidence bank.
A confidence bank. I like that. I actually had a small victory last week. I asked someone for directions to the train station and they understood me on the first try. I felt so good after that.
Yes, Alex, that's it. That is a perfect example. That one small, successful conversation gives you the courage to try another one and another one. That is how you build real, lasting confidence, by collecting those small wins.
Okay, so I need to look for more opportunities to have those small wins, even if I'm scared.
That's the spirit. And once you're comfortable with those small wins, you can start to tackle slightly bigger, more complex situations, things that might feel really intimidating right now, especially if you're scared. The fear doesn't go away completely, but your confidence grows bigger than the fear. You learn that you can speak even when you feel a little nervous.
My confidence can be bigger than my fear. That's a powerful thought.
It is. And to finish today, I want to do one final practice. This one is about the voice inside your head. We're going to practice some positive affirmations. These are positive sentences you can say to yourself to change your mindset. I'll say one, and I want you and everyone listening to repeat it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Repeat after me. My English is getting better every day.
My English is getting better every day.
I speak to communicate, not to be perfect.
I speak to communicate, not to be perfect.
Every mistake is a sign of my progress.
Every mistake is a sign of my progress.
My voice deserves to be heard.
My voice deserves to be heard. That one feels really good to say.
It's true. Your ideas, your stories, your personality, they all deserve to be shared. English is just the tool to share them. Don't let the fear of using the tool stop you from sharing your gift with the world.
Wow. Thank you, Emma. I feel much more hopeful now.
You are so welcome. And to everyone listening, thank you for joining us on Clearly English. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future conversations. Remember to be kind to yourself. This is a journey. Keep listening, keep practicing, and keep speaking. You can do this. Bye, Alex.
Bye, Emma. See you next time.